You should try How to Date a Magical Girl. Oh, just one question though. Do you think I'm blind? Hey everybody, it's Dan the Red. Let's play a game, shall we? I'm here with How to Date a Magical Girl. You know, one of those games that looks deceptively cute but actually has like psychological horror to the fucking tags. It opens with a, "This game may disturb you" warning. I'm also hoping it, loading memory module? Don't be fancy. I'm hoping that the game is actually recording because so far it's been a little finicky while I've been doing test recordings in the opening menu. Welcome. Before we begin, we need to find out more about you. No, you don't. Don't you dare psychoanalyze me. I don't want to know what you'd get out of it, and I don't really care. Please answer the following questions truthfully. Oh no. What do you look like? Select your appearance. Well, I mean, well, I appreciate the option, and I'm going to take this one. Sure, why not? I would have been a lie either way. Very good, we shall continue. What is your name? No. There we go. I see, so your name is Addison. Well, the character's name is going to be yes. Is Addison your name? Yes, sure. I need to confirm all the info you've given me. Your name is Addison, and you look like this. That's what I'm going with. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. There you go. Very well. Thank you for providing this information. You may begin. How is this gonna fuck me over? Oh, look, very surreptitious looking paper bag that's just, you know, no label on or anything. Today is a wondrous day. Is it though, really? Today I've jumped about for nearly 3 months, a day that I surely thought would never arrive. All the blood, sweat, and tears, and I didn't pay attention what time it was, so I don't know when to end the episode recording. Okay, got it. All the blood, sweat, and tears I've shed these past few months have led me to this very point in time. This perfect moment, the very point of my entire existence. I now hold in my possession cocaine. A whole big brick of the fucking shit. The Holy Grail. Oh no, we're gonna get into fucking fate state. An object of such great value and importance that it would spell disaster if I fell into the wrong hands. Okay, yeah. It rests heavily in my palm, seeming to pulsate with life, the inconspicuous brown paper bag covering it as little to mask its holy aura. It's hentai, isn't it? It's a fucking hentai dojin. As I gaze upon this most sacred of objects, I make a solemn vow to myself. I promise to guard this object the day I die. Ellipses. For now, it's time to view the object's full magnificent splendor. Well, it might still be a hentai, I don't know. I unwrap the brown paper bag and am nearly blinded with the light emanating from within. Finally, I now hold the uncovered object in all of its radiant glory. So my character is currently crossing a street. Am I getting hit by a bus or something like in... It's a limited edition, special cover version of Volume 35 my all-time favorite Magical Girl manga series. Maho Shoujo Wing Girl. I don't know. Yes, finally, I waited for 3 months after this volume was announced for today, the release day. I find myself shedding a single tear of joy as I bask in the beauty of the limited edition cover. With only 1 to 100 of these printed, I am truly one of the luckiest people alive. I've been following this series since I was just an impudent child. I have grown alongside it, chanting the heroine's name in my sleep night after night. Okay. And now the very last volume has arrived. Years of worship have guided me here. Today, this series is complete. I'll return home and read this most valued tome and achieve true nirvana. Scream! Reading this series over and... don't cock tease. Reading this series over the years has been an uphill battle. My friends often mock me for following a children's manga series, but they just didn't see the beauty of it. They just didn't understand. They couldn't. Fucking plebs. They couldn't possibly fathom the rich, intricate history of the world, the heroine's ambitions and motives, the ever-present darkness threatening to engulf the world. If they truly wanted to believe this a children's manga, that's their right. But I wouldn't be swayed by their narrow-minded opinions. I feel myself trembling in anticipation as my fingers reach forward to open the cover. No, I must be patient. I need to return home first before I dive into this adventure. I just can't keep my eyes off the beautiful... Yeah, you're just setting it up and you're drawing it out. Stop it. Off the beautiful cover. This walk home will truly be a test of my inner strength and willpower. I swear to God, I will honestly be surprised if the protagonist does not get run over in the next few minutes. I should power walk home towards my house. The quicker I get home, the quicker I can begin reading. Excellent idea. The journey speeds along at a rapid pace. I don't even have to take my eyes off the manga. I know this route so well. Just a few more blocks to go. Initializing world? Oh my God, there's an actual HUD. I feel like I've wasted most of spring lazing about with nothing to do. I can't even remember the mass majority of it. I can't even remember the majority of it. The days just pass like a blur. Every day the same as the last. At the very least, Akari came to visit me some days. At least I think she did. I don't remember if she stayed long or if we talked much. What? Okay, now I'm a little confused. Still, it was a nice thing for her to do. This week has been unusually hot for the season. I think the heat has been scrambling my brains like eggs on a fry pan. I've been finding it so hard to focus lately, to concentrate on anything at all. I know I should perk up a little, try and get some things done before the season ends. But then again, it's just so easy to lay here on the grass without a care in the world. I wonder how much longer I can go on like this. Everything changed on that fateful day 2 years ago. That day I picked up the final volume of my favorite Magical Girl manga series. Okay, so it jumped forward in time, but what happened? Did you get hit by a car? Oh, I read it cover to cover. When I finished, reality began to sink in. The story was over. The story I've been following for nearly my entire life was just finished. Since that day, I felt so very, very lost. My appetite disappeared. I stopped hanging out with friends. I dropped all my hobbies. The days went by in a haze, and looking back, I can't remember a single moment with any kind of clarity. It's sad, but that's the truth of it. Yeah, it is kind of sad. Maybe you should seek some kind of counseling or something. At the very least, I don't know, antidepressants. I can try and blame the recent heat as much as I want. I mean, blaming the heat for anything is, you know, an understandable the scapegoat. Sure, that's close enough. I fucking hate hot weather. I mean, I don't like the cold too much either, but I really can't stand heat. I've been feeling like this for a few seasons now. I need to pick myself up. If I don't get a grip and grab the sun in the palm of my hand, I'm going to throw away my entire future. I need to get my head back in the game. I need to pull it together before tomorrow. Tomorrow, the first day at my new school. It's kind of hard to believe, even though I graduated high school, someone decided for me that my studies should continue. What? I assumed that someone was Akari. She's always meddling in my business. I suppose it's her way of looking after me. Well, you've apparently lost your entire will to live after finishing a manga series, so it's a good thing someone has the prudence, sure, to make sure you keep your life together to some degree, even if you're not aware of it totally, apparently. Before I knew it, I was enrolled in the new academy without so much as a nod of approval. Classes start tomorrow, whether I'm ready or not. As for the academy itself, I can't say I know much about it. There was a brochure in my letterbox at one point, but that promptly fell into the recycling can. I remember it had a lot of smiling faces on it, probably just typical propaganda. Oh yeah, I remember that shit. I don't even know what kind of classes I'll be attending. It could be anything, considering Hikari's eclectic tastes. She probably signed me for cooking class, or horseback riding, or advanced basket weaving. Who knows? Dude, advanced basket weaving sounds fucking lit. I can't believe I just said that word. Ugh. I'm beginning to doze off in the warm afternoon sun. Just before my awareness slips away completely, a shadow falls across my face. It's death come to claim your the empty husk that is your corpse. Or your soul from the soon-to-be empty husk. Never mind. Someone is suddenly standing over me. I squint, trying to make out their features. It's time to wake up now, Addison. Nani? Hikari Sato. Okay, but where's the flashy little Borderlands like tag for them or something? Childhood friend, desperately pining after you, etc. What are you lying around here for? It's far too hot. You're gonna cook. I shoot the girl a dirty look, as if accusing her of interrupting my rest. It takes me another couple of seconds to recognize the girl, blame my foggy mind. Oh, it's you, Akari. Geez, no one passes for a greeting these days? Sorry, I was just lost in thought. And lost in general. My will to live is somewhere far, far away. I hope to find it again one day. Maybe just shake its hand in passing as it goes on about its life without me. Well, it's my fault for expecting you to treat me with a little respect, or like a human being. What you mean is like a human being. I said I'm sorry. I didn't mean it though, I just said it to be polite. Fine, fine. This intrusive girl is none other than Akari, one of my oldest friends. A childhood friend, you could say. She's kind of cute in her own... Ow! Ow. Kind of cute in her own way, I guess. Oh. Oh my. I've known her for such a long time that I can't imagine her as anything other than just a friend, though I wonder if she feels the same way about me. I mean, if this is gonna go with the usual tropes, no. Akari's the kind of girl that shoots first and asks questions later. Okay, yeah, right. But that's probably due to her being overprotective rather than assertive. Or, you know, scatterbrained, impatient, something like that. Fuck off, flying thing. Shit! Piss off. How did you get in here? It's the reason I assume she's the one who enrolled me at the new academy. I don't know anyone else who cares about my future like she does. When we were younger, she had a habit of following me around everywhere. Kind of like a little sister. Piss off. As I grew older, this habit evolved into meddling in my business and stealing my lunch every day. What? It probably sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm honestly not. Akari is a great person. Piss off! Akari is a great person, and I'm truly lucky to have a friend like her. I just don't really understand what she sees in me or what she gets out of our relationship. Anyway, what are you doing out here? Do you have any idea how long it took me to find you? Just relaxing. What's the big deal? Relaxing? You don't do anything but relax. I mean, I suppose listing forever and ennui could be considered relaxing if you think about it hard enough. But you're aware, if you interpret it a certain way. Let's put it that's a better phrasing. Well, we're starting school tomorrow, right? Yep, painfully aware. Wait, you said we're as in we? Are you attending class with me, Akari? Oh, give me a break. I've explained this to you at least 6.5 times. I swear talking to you was like talking to a brick wall. The brick wall is better looking than you are. Ooh. Hey, I object to that. I don't deny it, but I object. Look, we're going to the academy together and that's final. You don't have a say in the matter, okay? Okay, please don't hurt me. I wouldn't dream of hurting you. Not unless it was consensual and involved handcuffs and hot wax. I mean, what? I have a question though. I have several questions. What kind of classes are we taking? A thoughtful expression crosses Akari's features. She's trying to think, and it's not exactly going well. I can tell she's making up her mind on whether or not to scold me or give me a proper answer. Well, if you read the guide I left out for you at your house. Here we go. You'd already know that we'll be taking basic first-year classes. Nothing too difficult, I'd imagine. I know you're a noob, so you shouldn't have any problems. Oh, never mind. That would have come across way worse than it actually was meant to be, so never mind. Somehow being called a noob hurts more than anything else Akari could have come up with. Ooh, yeah. Aren't you a noob as well, Akari? I mean, better to be a noob than a need, I suppose. She looks taken aback, almost as offended as I got just seconds ago. Well, no. I'm not new to this. You know I've been practicing for years. Practicing? What's she talking about? I'm confused. What have you been practicing? A frown crosses Akari's face. I know this expression well. It's her "I'm so tired of your clueless ass" face. I've been practicing to become a fully fledged magical girl, of course. You know, I had half expected her to say that, but I didn't actually think she would. Her words hit me like a truck. Like I had expected something a truck to literally hit you earlier in the fucking game, yes. Did she just say magical girl? So I've lost my mind now as well as the will to live. Fantastic. Is my character in a coma or like limbo or something? Filing that away in the potential answer to the game later. Somehow the stupor I've been living in for endless months, that may have actually been a coma. Or a fever dream or something. Whatever. Shatters in an instant. I feel like my eyes have opened for the first time in a long time. I see Akari's smiling face beaming at me, as if she's so very proud of what she just said. Of course. Of course I heard that Akari's trying to become magical girl. How could I let such a magnificent fact elude me for so long? I've known as much for years. This is just lending credence to my theory now. So if I put two and two together, I'd say the academy we're attending from tomorrow is a school for magical girls. But why am I going? I have no magical talent whatsoever. Teehee, it looked like you just took a nice cold shower, Addison. Is everything okay? I think about her question for a moment. I do feel more alert now. It's a familiar feeling. It's almost the way I felt before, back before my favorite manga series finished. The truth is, magical girls are very, very real. The whole time I had my head buried in manga, real life magical girls existed all around me. I think I was just too nervous to ever go out and meet them. Except for Akari. I knew her before she ever awakened to her powers. I can't quite explain why I let my mind stay so foggy these last few years. But maybe now, with school starting tomorrow, I can begin to work towards becoming a functioning human being again. I give Akari a slight smile. Akari, why am I going to a school for magical girls? Akari shovels in the spot. She seems hesitant to tell me. The truth is... About a month ago, you and I were having dinner, and all of a sudden your powers awoke. What? I noticed it immediately, but you seemed like your old oblivious self and barely paid attention to what happened. So, what did happen? You knocked over a glass of water? Like I said, we were having dinner together. I accidentally knocked a glass of water off the table. It was going to shatter on my bare feet, and I screamed, afraid of cutting myself in the glass. It happened so quickly I couldn't move away in time. And you just kind of glanced at the table and it stopped. Midair. Frozen in time. I mean, literally frozen in time. Ice and all. I don't believe you. I would have remembered something like that. You just shrugged and continued eating. Ellipses. I think at the time, you just believed I had made the glass freeze in place. After all, I've known about my magical powers for a long time. I woke to my powers when I was 13, maybe 14? I don't quite remember, but still. I have a very specific set of powers, and don't forget, I'm untrained. There's no way I could freeze something in time. So after that night, I replayed the event back in my mind over and over. The only explanation is that you froze the glass. You suddenly awoke to your own powers and saved me from getting cut on broken glass. Right. So what you're saying is, I'm a hero. I saved you from mildly inconveniencing yourself. Bleh, not quite, Edison. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I've never enrolled us to attend the academy. We were both sent letters from the association. The association. Capital letters, cliche organization. They can detect who has magical powers and who doesn't, you know. They keep a record of everyone. According to the association, once magical girls reach 18 years of age, it's the law for them to attend the academy. The letters basically demand that we attend the academy, effective immediately. Because you awaken to your powers right on the age of 18, you get the joy of going back to school. Regardless, we will start class tomorrow. We'll both be trained to become magical girls. I can't talk. All this information is swirling around in my head like a tornado. I feel simultaneously excited and exhausted. Do I really have magical powers? Can I actually freeze things in time? No! You're just insane. Or, well, potentially unconscious. Catatonic, that's the fucking word, you idiot. I can't think of any other situation where I've done such a thing, then I have no clue how to make it happen again. Well, I suppose it's the point of the academy. They should train me to reach my full potential, right? Also, just to be clear, that is just a theory. I don't know if that's the truth or not. I could be completely wrong, and I'm just reading too much into this like I tend to do with everything. That's just what I'm going with for now. But, I suppose the point of the academy, they should train me to reach my full potential. Did I read that already? I don't know. I guess attending a class at Akari won't be so bad. Maybe I'll make some new friends, too. What do you say we get out of here? We can grab some dinner to celebrate our last night of freedom. That's good to me. You're paying, though. I am not, you big lug. You can pay for us both. Hey, dinner was your idea, not mine. Why should I pay? You just as hopeless as always. How'd I get dragged into going back to school with you? You love it. Let's see how many classes we can make it through before I strangle you out of frustration. Murder. Off to hell we go. Fuck off. No. And on that note, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode when we, I guess, see what the hell is happening in this strange acid trip of a game. I am honestly curious to see if I'm right or not. I mean, in a weird way, if I am, that kind of makes the whole thing strangely boring. And it's like, if this is just a one big coma, it's like nothing fucking matters, then, right? What's the point of getting invested in something that might be complete, that might exist entirely in someone's imagination or the subconscious? So I am kind of hoping, well, I am hoping that it's all real, just because then it won't be, it won't end in something that'll be like, well, that was all for naught, but Anyway, like I said, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.